Okay, so hi, I'm Zareen. I am in 7th grade, and I'm 12 years old, and I go to the Clariden school. So as you guys know, we're doing an Innovate project, and I was going to do something with like this plasticky fabric that you can make out of plastic bags. And it's totally recycled, and it's really cool. And I really wanted to do something that was recycled and did kind of help the earth. And I'm helping the earth in my own way, so I'm happy. But so we were talking about doing purses or frisbees was the most recent idea. Then yesterday I met with my principal, Miss Fox, and she gave me some great insight and she directed me towards where I wanted to go. And she gave me a lot of ideas, and we eventually ended up with making umbrellas or vests or raincoats. And so it would all be made out of this recycled fabric type thing. And so I was really excited because she told me that she wanted me more to focus on the product than the business side of things, and that once I got the product, the business side would just be really easy. And that's what I've been struggling with most for this project, was the business, because I didn't get it. But anyway, so we came up with that idea, and we decided, hey, you know what, my product is different, but I'm going to make it more different and more unique by adding glow-in-the-dark paint to it. So I had been looking up non-toxic glow-in-the-dark paint for the frisbees, and I found Krylon Glows. It's glow-in-the-dark spray paint, and you can buy it on like Amazon and at Michael's and stuff like that. So it's non-toxic, and it's really cool because it's not like glow sticks where they only last once. It will like recharge in daylight or in fluorescent light or in just light bulbs like that. And it's really cool. And so it recharges and it's reusable, and as long as you keep it, I guess, in the light a little bit, then it'll recharge and it'll be able to go at night. And I thought it worked for my project and it fit with what I wanted to do, so I am going to use it. But that was basically all that had changed, I guess, with Plastic Bag Anonymous. And yeah, so I'm going to move on to something else we have to do in the Innovative project, which is where we have to kind of give you guys a summary or a book report about an article we read involving entrepreneurship. And this one is www.squito.com/kids making money. And it just talks about like what you can do, what kind of jobs kids can do nowadays, because a lot of people don't know that kids can make their own money. And they actually had a little quiz on here where it was like, hey, you know, where does your child get most of their money? And so it was extra chores around the house, mows lawns, babysits, or delivers papers. My child works in my own business, which is becoming kind of popular. And then the most highest rating was, you mean my child can earn their own money. So this is quickly becoming known, and we're all of the kids, I guess, are really happy that we can finally make our own money. So it gives you like a list of stuff kids are doing. So chores, lemonade stands, babysitting, mowing lawns, shoveling snow if you live in a snowy area. I live in Texas, so we get snow maybe once a year, so it doesn't really work for us. But raking leaves, dog walking, and pet sitting are the traditional ones. And then it'll also give you like a list of the more modern ideas for kids. And so blogging is a big one. Then eBay is also really popular because you can just get rid of CDs, video games, anything you've used maybe once, or even if it's old. I mean, if you're not going to use it, then you can just get rid of it and you get money for it. And then creating websites, MySpace logos, or graphics. A lot of kids are like really tech savvy, and I am like halfway, maybe sort of tech savvy, but a lot of kids really know what they're doing and are maybe a little better than adults, actually. But so that's quickly becoming something big that kids are doing nowadays. And Ashley Qualls, who was a teenager and she was in high school, and she created her own, let's see, Whatever Life was the name of her MySpace graphics and layouts. And it was her company, and it took off really big, and she was in high school, and she decided to drop out. And so she worked on it, and it got really, really big, and a bigger company, decided, hey, I want to buy this. And they asked to buy it for $1.5 million and a car of her choice, as long as the car was no more than $100,000. And I have so much respect for what she said, because she responded, whatever, smiley face. I don't even have my license yet. I have nothing to say to that. That was just perfect in its own way. Cameron Johnson. So he was 9, and he started his first business, which was making greeting cards and party invitations on the computer he got for Christmas. So 3 years later, he was making $50,000 a year, selling Beanie Babies online from his parents' garage. $50,000. Then Bradley Ziegler is doing what a lot of people are doing, and he would go to Toys R Us and he would buy from the discount bins. So he would buy a bunch of like the video games, the DVDs or whatever, and he would put them in packs and he would, sell them on eBay, and people would buy them, and he got quite a bit of money from that too. Now, one thing that a lot of adults and even kids are worrying about now is tax returns, because we've always got so much legal stuff going on, and I know that really upset me, I guess. I really don't like legal stuff. It just confuses me. But something that's good for, I guess, my business now, while it's kind of in the thinking stage, is that 50,000, no, not 50, okay, I'm sorry, 5,000 and 6,000 are where you have to file a tax return, and then under that is okay, and you can go without it. Now, I think that if you want to file a tax return, you can, but you don't have to until 5,000 or 6,000. Now, something that really surprised me was that there were a lot of new business games, and a lot of them are really well known. So like Zoo Tycoon Complete Collection is one, then Sims 2, which is really popular, and it's open for business expansion pack. Then Monopoly Here and Now, and Monopoly itself, the original, was a business game, and it was one of my favorite games ever. I loved it so much, and now with all of the newer ones, it just keeps getting better and better. Then Lemonade Tycoon 2. So that's where you just, you start a lemonade business, and it's a video game. So yeah. Now, there are some qualities that I guess make an entrepreneur, and you can, I guess, it says that you can tell if your child has these traits or characteristics, if they could be an entrepreneur. So independence, persistence, confidence, creativity, organization, goal orientation, being committed, and then motivated by money. Now, my school is a very modern and different school, but I think that the way we're learning gives us all of these traits and more. So I'm really, really happy to be doing this project, and it's just giving all of us the opportunity to learn so much. So I'm very, very happy with the project and just what we're doing and how many surprises it's taking on me. So yeah. So please, I can't tell you to subscribe, so forget that. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. So bye!